Maybe I'm a bird following the seasons. This is what I've learned. I'm different for a reason. Kept the engine on, never stay too long. I'm alright, I don't mind being restless. Something in your eye made me stay up night. I can see you are different too. Love me like a stranger.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. Today I'm starting a series on how I zone clean and the impact this method has to help you keep on top of cleaning so that your house never gets out of control. I'll also share with you tips and tricks that I use to make this method work for me. If you're not familiar with zone cleaning, and if you're new to my channel, I'm going to link a 5-minute video above and at the end of this video for you to go and watch on what zone cleaning is and how I've adapted it through the years. Today we are working in my home zone 1, which is my kitchen. In every zone I always start cleaning from top to bottom. I'm using my DOCAPOLE with this attachment to dust up high and grab all the cobwebs in the corners, and then I will get the vents and the light bulbs. I've had this DOCAPOLE for over a year now and I absolutely love it. I use this tool in many areas of my home. This attachment has a flexible core and it can be shaped to reach spaces like a fan or a chandelier. It also has a removable chenille microfiber dusting cloth for easy washing. You can use it by hand or you can attach it to the DOCAPOLE that reaches up to 20 feet.
Where you gonna head off to, but I know that you'll go where your heart's at. You might cross the sea, what will be, wanna make this adventure with you. Love me like a stranger, like a melody flowing wild and free. Love me like a stranger, let it be unique, run away with me. Love me like a, love me like a, love me like a, love me like a stranger.
Now that we're getting all the dust off the fronts of the cabinets, it will be easier to use our microfiber cloths and some cleaner to wipe down the fronts and the backs of the doors and drawers. Okay, so these are the products that I'm going to be using in this section of the video. These are the window cloths from ECLOTH. You literally can clean your glass to a streak-free shine with this cloth. I also like to use this on my large sliders because it does not leave behind any lint like paper towels do. I'll also be using these ECLOTH microfiber cloths. I haven't found anything with greater grabbing power than a good quality microfiber cloth. This is my favorite wood cleaner. It doesn't leave behind an oily residue like a polished wood, and it smells like almonds. Okay, working from top to bottom, I'm going to go around and wipe all the fronts and the insides of my cabinets.
What are you doing to me? Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. And though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy.
If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle. I'm the mom to 3 moms and a son. I started this channel because I want to encourage other women to reclaim the peace in their homes through cleaning, organizing, and setting up routines. This is a channel for you if you're really looking to set up daily and weekly routines. My heart is to truly inspire you to build a solid but flexible routines that frees up your time to enjoy life outside of cleaning. We are currently doing a decluttering and organizing challenge, and I'll link those videos in a playlist for you above and at the end of this video. And this video is episode 1 of my zone cleaning series for 2021. So don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you don't miss any of these videos.
I hope you'll come back to me. Yeah, I'm just that stupid. Thought that we were meant to be. Yeah, I'm just that stupid. Maybe just a little time can make you change your mind about us. I thought that we were meant to be. Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way.
I began zone cleaning before I knew anything about the Fly Lady system. The method in my mind just seems to make sense. Instead of going around my whole house doing one chore at a time, I complete a top to bottom deep clean of one zone a week. You may be asking, but how do you deal with all the accumulating dust and mess going on in the rest of the house while you're focusing all your time on one zone? Well, that's where your other routines come into play, and they are so important in this system. I have a morning and evening routine that helps to keep my house tidy. And to keep the dust down and the floors manageable, I take an hour a week where I do a weekly home blessing. During this hour, I do a quick dust, a vacuum, mop, and a couple of other tasks. These 3 routines are a pivotal part of the system. With them, I can keep my whole house clean without having to spend a whole day doing a deep clean of the whole house once a week. Each zone takes me about an hour to complete. Now the kitchen does take a little bit longer, and I do break the kitchen down into 2 zones, and I'll explain that more in just a minute. Now you can break down this hour into 15 minutes a day, or the way that I did it as a single mom was I wrote down the tasks and I checked off the task as I was able to accomplish it after work. I also had my daughters pitch in and take care of 1 or 2 of the tasks while I was at work. If you go and watch that 5-minute video, you will see what tasks that I do in each room. Again, I'll link that video at the end of this video. Okay, so right here, I'm wetting that window cloth with some warm water. We're going to clean the glass panes in my upper cabinets. The items in the cabinet get wiped down 2 or 3 times a year. Besides the glasses at the bottom of the cabinet, the rest of the stuff I only use on special occasions. And I'll wash all those dishes before I use them at that time.
I'm a butterfly who has only begun, taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life, and what you give is worth it. When you're holding me, when you hold me so close, I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark so that I can be sure that you remember what's been.
I'm showing you an up close of how streak-free the glass is.
Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just
Okay, so I'm going to take all the things off of my counter so that I can use my BISSELL steam shot to steam clean my granite and backsplash. If you saw my spring cleaning video, you saw that I did this to prep my counters to be sealed. The steam sanitizes and loosens any food particles that could be stuck in any crevices. I'm going to use my Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray to clean off any crumbs and debris first. Then we will get out the BISSELL. Tell me down in the comments, do you have a BISSELL steam shot, and how do you like it?
Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side, knowing there is more in life that I want.
Okay, so I've already filled up the steam shot, and I'm going to go ahead and plug it in and give it a few moments to heat up.
You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered.
For this particular task, I like to take one of my microfiber cloths and fasten it with a rubber band onto the steamer head so that it can grab any particles that the steamer loosens up. I learned this from Catherine over on Do It on a Dime.
You're not rising.
get this party started. I got the music playing loud. How you like my outfit? I have to say I'm kinda proud. I got my dancing shoes on, and I'm feeling dangerous. Let's get this party started. Yeah, we gon' be adventurous. We went to the club like we always do. This girl caught my eye, said, how do you do? She said, I am not interested, thank you. Then she left the room. Bartender, I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. I'll take the usual. I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. Another usual. Up. Nothing's wrong with me yet, but maybe this bow tie was too much. I just have to be cool, looking like I'm Clint Eastwood.
So before I go and work on the coffee bar side of the kitchen, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the decor for this side and put it back in its area on the counter. Over the years, as I was compiling the tasks that I need to do in each room, I found that there was a set of tasks that were universal to every zone. So those are the tasks that I always do each week. And then if something special needs to be done, I'll add that in. Like say maybe a stain on your chair or a bit of touch-up paint on your wall. Those things can easily be added in. So here's the list of things that I do without question every week in every zone that I'm working in. Using my DOCAPOLE, I swipe down cobwebs, dust my vents, lights, fans, and chandeliers. I use my furniture cleaner to wipe down my furniture, and then I use a damp microfiber cloth and spray on blinds, window seals, and doors. And I use my window cloth on my mirrors, glass, and knickknacks. Then I wipe down my baseboards and I vacuum or mop. So you see, I start from top to bottom and I pretty much touch everything in the room.
Here's what I like.
In this ceramic tray is where I keep all of my oils, salt, and pepper. I also keep this cute little diffuser that I like to use when we're cooking. It helps to clear the air of any lingering smells. I purchased this off of Amazon, and I'll link it in the description box, along with the other products that I've shown you and will show you in this video.
If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces wood, I'm not backing down. So if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle.
I showed you in my disaster video that this sign fell down after the Texas freeze, when we didn't have electricity for a couple of days. I guess the sticky pads couldn't handle the cold either. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the sides that fell off and get this thing hung back up.
Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high. Laying on the grass, I close my eyes. Playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high away.
helping Grammy? Are you helping your Grammy? Look at her sitting up. Oh, she says, I want all the things.
I want the spoon. Give me that spoon so I can cook.
Pretty girl. Pretty girl.
My husband bought this little handheld vacuum off of Amazon so that he could vacuum up the grinds from the coffee grinder.
We've had this conversation and you seem to agree with me, but when there's complications you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem you become like a wall, and every time I trip it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
I'm pretty sure that I've shared this frother in past videos, but if I haven't, I'll share it here real quick. This little gadget froths your milk or creamer for your coffee. It's cute, compact, and it does a great job.
Help me the way I help you. Oh yeah, the way I help you. Why don't you help me the way I help you? Don't have to save me, just be my parachute. Yeah.
This is where my grandkids sit to play Play-Doh, color, and of course eat. I'm going to clean off their booster seats and wipe down the chairs, and then we'll get to cleaning the baseboards. As you can see, I've been working from top to bottom, and so we're almost done with week 1 of zone cleaning. I told you that I would explain why I break my kitchen up into 2 weeks. The first week, I do all of my deep cleaning, as you're seeing me do here. On week 2, I focus on deep cleaning all of my appliances, big and small. I'd like to break the kitchen down into 2 weeks so that I'm not overwhelmed with too much to do in one zone. Because oftentimes, if it's too overwhelming, you won't want to do it. And what good will the system be if you don't do it? So, this is very doable for me.
So full of self-confidence, and everything you said made a lot of sense. I thought I was too cold to ever love again.
Look at my sweet boy. He loves to say hello to the camera.
We see the distance grow. I just need to know, do you even feel the same? I'm living in your messages.
Okay, so now I'm going to vacuum the floors here in the kitchen and also vacuum the baseboards.
Your messages. Every day now I confess. From within, you can light up any room with without going in. Funny how just a few letters in a row can turn into a smile, and now you can't let go. Oh, oh. We see the distance grow. I just need to know, do you even feel the same?
It's time for me to put a new mop head on my CEDAR spin mop. I do throw these mop heads into the washer after I mop, and I replace them every 3 or 4 months.
Your messages every day now I confess.
In my mop bucket, I'll fill it with very hot water and 1 teaspoon of original powder Tide.
Tell me if it is too late. Is it too late?
Before I put my mop into my bucket, I'm going to go ahead and wet this microfiber cloth and use it to wipe down my pantry door and all of my baseboards.
I confess. Being on my own, I could use someone to hold, and I've been trying to fill the void, but my bed is getting cold, 'cause I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. You said you had to go away, just to figure out who you are, and I'm in this empty house, with your pictures on my wall, but I don't have you, I don't have.
Now I'm going to give these floors a thorough wash. There's no need to rinse this Tide powder soap off of the floors. It leaves a streak-free shine.
Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do. It's hopeless to be holding on to you. I guess we forgot about the way.
This is our final task in this Zone 1. The whole room is now deep cleaned from top to bottom. Until I get back to this zone in 7 weeks, I'll keep it tidy by doing my morning and evening routines. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, would you please give me a big thumbs up? It lets YouTube know that you think that I'm doing a good job. And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. I'd love to hear from you down in the comments, so please leave me a comment and let me know your name and where you're watching me from. At the end of the video, I'll be linking that 5-minute video on how I break my home down into zones and what tasks I do for each zone. There is an offer for a free printable on that video as well. I'll see you again on Sunday for our decluttering and organization video, where I go over to my daughter's home and we organize her small pantry. It was a dramatic transformation, so be sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. Until I see you again then, stay blessed, my friends.
Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do.